We met 6 years ago, so 2014. We actually met January 24th. On our first date, I called my mom and said, I'm gonna marry this man, and she said, you've lost your mind, have you been drinking? I'm like, no, Mom. If you're not with your soulmate, you're selling yourself short, because they do exist, and he was mine. He was retired when I met him. He was in his second year of his bachelor's degree in education. So he ended up finishing his degree at Fayetteville State and becoming a teacher, an 8th grade science teacher. He did a year after that contract work. His primary job, he was a flight engineer. The 1 year that he spent as a civilian contractor, I believe he was in Afghanistan for 15 months on that deployment. I started seeing what I, as a nurse, called bipolar tendencies. Very anxious, lots of anxiety, and very down on himself occasionally. I mean, very depressive. The first few months of our relationship, I saw things that I was like, well, this is a little curious. But he was so perfect in so many aspects that you're like, oh, it's fine, we can work through it. He had gone to the VA several times and told the VA, listen, I'm struggling, you know, I am not in a good place. They gave him a prescription and an appointment for 4 months later. He was never seen by a psychologist or a counselor of any kind. I would wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and he wasn't beside me. I couldn't sleep, I'm out for a drive. That became progressively worse. I'm going for a drive and he was gone for 4 days. And I thought he was dead. I said, you're never going back to the VA. So I found him a doctor over here, and he had not had any Tegretol. I mean, I believe it was 11 months that he was on Tegretol and had 1 level drawn, and that was 1 month in. The day that he came back from his 4-day hiatus, I called the emergency number and said, somebody's going to see him today. He just got back from 4 days of missing. This is no joke. Somebody's going to see him. During that period of time where he was gone for 4 days, he wrote 14 pages of letters. He wrote short letters to his daughter Megan, his 2 adult sons, Josh and Jared, in the neighborhood. So there were 11 children, myself and him, playing hide and go seek tag in the backyard, literally less than 24 hours before he was gone. Left here in a great mood, came back very forlorn and different. I'm gonna go get a coffee and do some reading. I'll be back in a little while, and I never saw him again. Oh, he texts me probably just after 1 o'clock. I said, you've got to come home sometime, you've got to have your medicines. His response was, I'm not gonna need them anymore. The very last text said, I love you. I have always loved you. You are my soulmate, and I can't do this anymore. And EMS was called 4 minutes later. He had gotten up that morning, went to Waffle House. He'd gotten the oil changed, got the car washed, got it detailed so that I wouldn't have to worry about it. Drove to Guns Plus, rented a gun, and he unloaded his rounds, and last one went in the spring. It's just, Jamie fell through the cracks. He fell through the cracks, and they're big cracks. PTSD doesn't end, it's just transferred. There's nothing about suicide that takes away the pain. It just distributes it to everybody else. You feel defeated, just defeated and guilt-ridden. Very early on, I put a lot of his things in a basket that the boys could pull out. I met him on January 24th. He was in my life and changed me forever. I mean, it's a tragic story, you know, it's almost Shakespearean, I suppose, because it was all of the best and all of the worst. I mean, I would not be the woman I am today had I not been loved by him. People who are struggling, I mean, it's not just veterans, it's not just active duty, it's families. Find help. Don't stop looking for help. There are people that love you, there are people that need you, and there is a way through the darkness. And if you're not finding it, you gotta keep looking. You know, call somebody. Giving up is not an option. It's not okay.